Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I want to review the new holiday collection of Westman Atelier. Now Westman Atelier did launch a few things. Of course, they launched limited edition brushes. They do this every year, I want to say. They also launched a trio of lipsticks, minis, but they always have one piece that I really want of the holiday collection. And this time it's going to be the Petite Petal edition. This time you're going to get a lit up highlight stick. You're going to get a mini beautiful lipstick, and you're going to get one of the blushes and a miniature of one of the lip liners. Now this is a great way to try out the brand if you haven't tried it already. Of course, I have reviews on all of these products, but this is a great way for you guys to try it out. But it's also a great gift opportunity. I believe I paid 75 euros for it, which I think is fair for the brand because it is quite a pricey brand. And this shade, the petal shade, is their most infamous, their most popular shade. So it makes sense for them to actually do this as a holiday collection because they want to appeal to the masses. And if you're going to get something, you don't want to mess around with coloring, and if it matches someone's skin tone, this is a beautiful sort of neutral, a little bit cool tone leaning pink that fits a lot of skin tones. I love the box that this came into. It's just a really nice card, and it gives you that kind of holiday feel. So they've done a really good job in just making it sure that the customer, I don't know, gets a present, because it does feel like a gift. And if there is a review that I want to reference to, I'll put it somewhere here so you can possibly go to one of the videos that I've already put up on my channel. I do have a Westman Atelier playlist, and I'll put all of the affiliate links down below. I'm a small channel. Anything I earn from affiliates, I do put back into my channel. So it's going to go back into review. That's how I've been able to continue on reviewing. So thank you all for those that have already used my affiliate links. It doesn't go unnoticed. I think the best thing to do is to start with the Baby Cheeks blush stick. This is the review that I have. It's one of my most watched videos of all times, of all the Baby Cheeks. Of course, I've had petal before, but I've never had a mini. And I had to get rid of my previous petal simply because it is a clean beauty brand and I've had it for years. It is a beautiful shade and a shade that I'm very familiar with. I love this blush. I love this blush formulation. It is probably one of my favorite cream blush formulations. It's so easy to blend. So I have no notes when it comes to this blush formulation. If the color is right for you, I would say this is an easy purchase, even if you just want to get the blush. Such a beautiful color. It's such a beautiful, like, I don't know, natural but still flushed blush. Easy to blend, dummy proof. I've always been a big advocate for these blushes. So the blush alone, super cute. Having a mini like this, it's compact. It doesn't have what's it called, a magnet like the big ones do, but it has a click system. But it feels sturdy. It does feel luxury, and as you can tell, it's on my skin tone. It's just a really nice blush application. No muddiness, has that natural finish. Yeah, I've always been a huge advocate for the cream blushes. Probably one of my favorite products of the entire lineup, with Mimi always being my favorite blush color for an everyday look. But there is nothing wrong with Petal, guys. Just beautiful, opaque, and look at that shine. I'm not wearing any powder just yet. I am wearing foundation and concealer underneath, but that is about it. And it has good longevity, so I'm a huge fan of this blush. They've also included one of these, the lit up highlight sticks in the shade Petal. Now, I am not a huge fan of the little highlight sticks simply because my skin does lean a little oily, so I'm a combo skin, normal, oily. I like to put this in the palm of my hand, kind of warm it up, and then you'll see there's a good amount of color payoff, and then put it on the high points of the cheeks. I do powder on top of it, but it does complement the blush beautifully. A little bit on the nose. So this does get a little bit dewy at the end of the day if you do have oily skin, but if you have dry skin, I think you'll really enjoy this. It has a popularity, like it has a fan base, this little highlight stick. So it's nice to have a miniature version to reference to, and I do like the colored versions. They don't add too much color, and they don't add a lot of mica, so it's not like a proper like highlight. There's just a very like dewy shine to it. and that a lot of people with dry skin especially really seem to like. And I do enjoy the finish. I just simply, the longer I wear it, the dewier it gets, and that's not always the look that I want to go for. But it is a popular product, and again, if you like this color, this little combo, beautiful. Now, personally, I always powder my skin, so that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm going to powder on top of it just for longevity's sake. And to minimize the shine, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. And I'm moving on to the lip liner, also in the shade Petal. This is a small lip liner, but super cute, very handy. I did a video on the lip liners as well, if you want to see it. Now, what I like about the lip liner in Petal is that they made it a little bit darker than the lipstick. I think that is a good move. It will complement the lipstick. So this is what the lip liner looks like. The only thing I have on the lips right now is this Dior lip glow oil, because I want to prep the lips for the lipstick. Now, I do have the lipstick. I've had the lipstick in two colors, Girev and Mimi. I love Girev. And this one is a mini, super beautiful. It also has a beautiful embossing. They really paid attention to detail. This is as much as you get, so you do not get a lot of product, but as a travel size, it's beautiful. Now, these are a little bit drying on its own, but they have beautiful longevity, beautiful pigmentation. They glide on beautifully. I love how it wears over time. So I have no complaints on the lipsticks. I do feel like they're luxury and just a very beautiful formulation. If you have drier or textured lips, you might not like the way that this feel on the lip, and this is why I do prep my lips beforehand. So guys, my final review on all these products, I think this is a great little number for gifting, also to gift to yourself. It is a beautiful shade. It is a very neutral shade, so a lot of people, a lot of skin tones can wear it. If you want to try out the brand, this is a beautiful price tag for the brand. It's still very expensive, but for the brand to try out so many different products. So this is definitely one that I knew I was going to pick up and I knew I was going to like. Even though I'm not a huge fan of all the formulations, I think the only formulation is the little highlight stick that I'm not a huge fan of. I actually do think that the collection itself is just it's a very good pick. I think it's a good color, a good little selection, and it just looks beautiful together. So overall, big win for me. I hope you guys thought this was helpful. Please make sure to like this video if it was. Check out my Westman Atelier playlist. If you do want to check out a lot of Westman Atelier videos of mine, I do this out of love. I've been loving the brand for a long time. I think Uju Westman is still one of the greatest makeup artists of all time. They really got me into makeup. I will follow the brand religiously no matter what. Comment down below if you have any questions regarding these products, because I'm still a small creator. I can still reply everyone back. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful, happy, and healthy day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!